My name is Norman Vincent Persing, Sr. My rank was Staff Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. While I was on the front lines, they pulled me off and they sent me to leadership school. And I didn't know it then, but that had a great deal to do with my future assignments. Because when I came back from Korea, I went to Paris Island again for recruiter school. And recruiter school was a tough nut because they started with 150 in the class, and we only graduated 30. All of us were washed out for dumb reasons, simple reasons. So we only graduated maybe 35 or 40. And contrary to my high school career, I was a good student there. And I finished first in the class. And I had my choice of any duty station in the United States. I don't know how many guys ever get that, but I had it. And I chose Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, because it was closer to my hometown of Wilkes-Barre. And I went down to 2nd and Chestnut Street, which was headquarters for the Marine Corps recruiting district. And I spent about a month there, and they sent me out to Reading, Pennsylvania, which is still in their territory, but they had trouble out there with an NCO that got in trouble with the law, and they bounced him out of there and they sent me in there. So I was staff sergeant then. I made staff sergeant in recruiter school. And then my career in recruiting was different because I replaced a troubled area and straightened it out, if you will, and I was a one-man recruiting substation, NCO in charge of myself and everybody else. So eventually I got a clerk typist because there's a lot of paperwork and I wasn't good at that. And one time I recruited a platoon of men at the same time. It took a lot of planning and everything, and I did okay. So I left there, and my enlistment ran out, and I re-enlisted myself. And I don't think that happens very often, but I didn't take a long enlistment. But when that was up, I was still on recruiting when it expired, and I took a job of they wanted me to take a job running a radio station, and television was new at that time. And I thought about it. I said, I'm not really qualified to do that. So I went in the insurance business, and eventually I joined the reserve unit there. And they did 155 long toms. And I was the senior NCO, so they promoted me to gunnery sergeant. And eventually somebody came in that had more seniority than I was, and they bumped me and retired me and reduced me to staff sergeant, which was my last permanent rank. And I was sore about that, but I got over it. Because it didn't mean any more money to me. It was just gunnery sergeant in the Marine Corps is a very respected position. And I was proud of that.